Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV. Doing a little bit of a run here for a bit, since I want to try and keep up with the. Ooh, that's interesting. Anyways, I wanted to pick up some of these Ishal greens since I'm here. Who knows when I'm going to be here last, so I'm going to pick up quite a few of them. I'm trying to keep up with this game along with the WildStar that I have going on, because I could just spam out WildStar like nobody's business, but I have been active on this one. I do want to keep it going. I wonder if I could probably just get a full inventory of these, to be honest. Let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get 99 of these. So we're pretty good. We are pretty good at the moment. We still have our... I don't remember if I repaired my stuff here. Let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and repair all that. Just since we're here. We don't spend money much, so it's kind of like, may as well do it. Anyways, we have to go to Forgotten Springs now, which is, I think they said it was over in Thunalon. Does this say where, though? Because that's what I'm wondering. South in Thunalon, okay. Now I know where to go. So we're heading back towards Alamigo here. But yeah, we have our Gishal greens. I want to find out, because I heard before that you can get like berries or some sort of item or something based on colors for chocobos. And if you feed them the chocobos these like items, they'll start changing color. I do want to kind of see what that's about, because that'd be interesting. But I've yet to actually find a thing that says anything about that. But I haven't actually been, like, looking around at the optional stuff so much, so... I've kind of been saving some of this, like, blue tier quest stuff to some degree for, like, when I get a secondary class and start doing things then. Because at the moment I've been just trying to pound through the story-based stuff because, people want to do dungeons with me and stuff like that, so it's like... Definitely been trying to do that. Where exactly are we heading here? This is definitely not an area we've been to before, I don't think. Like, we got up to this point at one point in the questing, and I think after that we went right back to Alamigo, so... I think we're heading into new territory here. Level 30 stuff. All of it passive, though, so nothing too worrisome here. Actually, it looks like I'm going the wrong way, so... Let's go ahead and fix that for us. The map can be really... If you're not looking at it, it can be really off-putting where exactly to go. Yeah, I think this is where all the Ifrit worshippers were. Those are some high-level people, though. Level 45s, really. Okay. Am I really heading the right way? Yeah, it does look like it. If I get caught by any of these people, though, I'm pretty much in trouble. And since this is the south, I don't think there was another way of getting through here. Perhaps there was. Let me look at the map again. No, this is like a pretty... This is pretty much the only way, it looks like. I think. Just sort of odd that they would have you go through an aggressive area with enemies like 15 levels higher than you. Oh shoot, don't want that. I'm out. Nope. I honestly thought I could get through there, but so I see like a doorway of some sort over there. This area is like way looking like end game-ish. Alright, we've made it to the desert, apparently. All 47 enemies. This is almost at top base game here. So I'm guessing we're going to be coming back here towards the end of the game, I think. At least that's how I assume. And then it drops to level 30s again. That's kind of weird. Alright, we're here. Let's go ahead and get that etherite. Looks like there's a fate going on in the town here. There's some fighting going on. Come on, Chocobo, let's do this. And I'm blind. I should have dodged that. They're all using sand breath like at the same time. Sheesh. Okay, they're mostly cleared out at this point. Is that all of them? Where are they? Oh, here comes more. We're so close to the end of it, to be honest, because I can see the meter, like, practically at the end. These sandworms are just... You know, you never expect a sandworm attack on the place you get to. Am I just waiting down the time here? Because I'm not, gotta make sure I dodge those blinds. That meter hasn't moved at all, so I'm not sure if it has to wait down the time or there's like a huge backup on it. Less than 4 minutes to go. Oh, this is the one we have to get, I think. I don't think we're going to beat it in time. If I had seen this earlier, then I could have done a lot more damage to it. Jeez. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. We only at like... Well, actually, I don't know. We're doing tiny, tiny bits of damage to it, but it's like... No, it's too late. If we had just started like a minute earlier, we could have gotten it. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But now that the sandworm attack is over, we can now actually go back to doing what we were doing. Stay here, business adventurer. Haha, so this is the one Whiskit sends me. Having the foggiest way to season you. Until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Well, I just like helped repel a sandworm attack here, so I mean, come on, man. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain the adamantous egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning and pragmatic. That's why I claim my position. It is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help any unproven whelp. Children stands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it may be permissible to assist you. A child who wishes to become a hunter must collect the blood of 7 sundrakes. You are not a child, so you might find this easy. You know of the U tribe, so perhaps not. I will consider your request once you have brought me the blood, and not a moment sooner. So nobody believes in me here. That's unfortunate to know. What do you got for us back here? We're into level 31 quest now. I wouldn't spend too much time in Yutaka adventure, his strain of foolish cheer can be catching. And I found it wise to never become too happy. Happiness begets complexity, and it's only through discontentment that one rises to become more. That brings us to the issue of which one of us will lead our tribe. Unlike Yutaka, the matter of who becomes the next nun is one I take most seriously. Each of us represents a distinct vision for what lies ahead. See, I'm fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. We can profit from it, or we can perish by it. I need to speak of immigrants, for they see Forgotten Springs through the eyes of opportunity, not loyalty. We got this person over here. You there, you have the smell of a resourceful drink of water. Help me with one of the young ones, will you? I speak of a novice ranger by the name of Yukazuna, one of our most promising. I sent her southwest to hunt anglers, but she is rather long in the returning. She should be back by now, even if she's killed one, dressed it, and made a saddle of it. As young a huntress she is, I suspect she tripped over her own tail, and has made a right mess of things, but as this is something she ought to do on her own, I fear sending one among the tribe to help her is out of the question. You, on the other hand, are a different story. Alrighty then. Full-scale Amaja attack would breach the defenses here within a day. With the Lizardmen making so free of Zarok of late, it would be of good of all to have the Immortal Flangs boost the outpost here in Forgotten Springs. Never did understand why there's so few bunks here, yet see them miners pitching their own tents by Begrat's strike? Think they want to be holed up there. Of course not, it's just that they wouldn't find inn hereabouts that wasn't full up. My voice is kind of a bit groggy or something, I don't know. I've been having to do full shifts 5 days in a row, and it's like my voice... I have to use my voice quite a bit, so it's... always had a bit of difficulty for that. To come here after... I'm on my 4th day, so it's sort of... my voice is a bit wavering, I think. I say more trade, fewer hindrances. Forgotten Springs is ideally situated to be the right point for trade routes across the desert. If only the nun would think to woo us merchants instead of outright rejecting us. I want to see what this door is over here. Nah, I don't need to go that way. I was all set up to open a shop here in Forgotten Springs, which would have been glorious, an amazing location. A string of customers lined up, a bevy of beauties about. But then none of the tried, you'd done none, up and forbade it, just like that. Now, in a way I understand it, the you kill or gather most of their own food, so they don't need what I'm offering. But surely none has to see there's more to his oasis than his own tribe. Prospectors, adventurers, flames. We don't just leave or eat as they do. But there I go again, getting on my soapbox. I might as well talk to you about something you can help with. Could you take this package to Bygrat's Strike and get it to a fellow named Odino? Already got this quest back already. Fascinating adventure, very fascinating. They speak much truth to you, these immigrants. You are my ears on the street. All the voices cry out for Forgotten Springs to open its gates. If our drive is to prosper, we must enjoy the coin and protection of immigrants and outlanders. When I am done, the old ways will have to give way to the new. Well, it's clear. To become the none of the U tribe, one must defeat the current young. In my case, that means you doth none. However, in order to win the right to challenge you doth, I must first triumph over Uteka. He stands in my way, and I in his. In this manner, the nunth is protected from constant challenge. But to defeat Uteka, my arms must be impeccable. Full he may be, but weak he is not. I shall make new arrowheads. For that I need barbs from a Yorzon. Half a dozen should be enough. Looks like everything I have to do is out here towards the desert, so that's where we're going to be heading. Earlier this way was just propped up with sandworms coming through all the time, so it wasn't really possible to go through here. But now that's taken care of. We can see what the desert's like, I guess. Wow, you look weird. Like some sort of giant daddy longlegs. Alright. Guess we're just gonna make our way across here and destroy everything in our way. These things are aggressive though, so they're pretty much down to boogie the moment I get near them. It's just so weird how this is made. This area, I mean, like the middle of it was like really high, but down here in the desert everything's in 30s. Well, so far anyways, but yeah, I find that really weird how it's like set up. Probably should use one of my... use a stake. Why not? And that finishes that. Let's go see what this purple thing over here is. I'm sure there's going to be a fight here. Menacing fish in the desert. That's an interesting one. And there we go. Oh, gods, I'm sorry. Oh, not to you. I'm sorry that I failed so miserably. Yutaka gave me this mission himself, and he's sure to be the next nun of the tribe, and I've decided the name of the you. I could crop my tail as a penance, but I have to redeem myself. I'll just do something different, again. I'm trying so hard. Oh, there's a regular sandworm hanging out, I guess. There should be somebody out this way, apparently, that I have to go talk to. Wow, we're heading pretty far across this desert to get here. Okay, looks like we made it, though. I see another fate thing here. I'm hoping that's not going to set off once we get near it. Well met, adventurer. A package came from the Monitor Wom, huh, did you? Thank you, Miss Conley. The Mom's a bit of a pokey kind of place, smells of Dickens, and all manner of isolated to boot. Makes it tough to get up there and give Rivers Disu the custom he's due. I shame about the nun's decision. A store in the springs would have been a kindness. Just a crying shame. The worst part is there's no changing the old Nikitui's mind, most on account of the fact he hasn't had one. He hasn't had one. What do you got for us? Ooh, okay. See all this? All the excavation knowledge of Amajina and Son's mineral concern put to use uncovering the remains of the Alagan Empire. You mine knowledge here, not ore. It sounds grand, it is, but most of the time it's actually spent mothering this equipment. It's like how the sand getting into the worst places, and the damn stuff is everywhere. Which brings me to you, naturally. You're showing up now as a godsend, and whom I refuse the gods. You should remove the 3 piles of sand right over there. Be careful as you go about it. Some smoke bombs are buried into them, but none too friendly. Yeah, there's here one right here. That was a wonderful adventure. Those piles are growing larger by the day, and I can't tell you how little I wanted to clean them up myself. Speaking of things I have no interest in doing, I'm sure you've noticed by now the glut of smoke bombs surrounding the site. When they're not here by chance, they carry found equipment. The machines run bloody hot, and the heat trolls the bombs in. Every time that happens, we need to shut everything down or else prepare for the pesky devils. And sure, I can do that. I don't know if it counts it as a point toward if they dash track and see.